It's time for another small town Black Hills drive. Hey everybody, it's Tristan Emond with Mindful Living Realty, a realtor right here in Rapid City, South Dakota, the gateway to the Black Hills. Today we're heading down Highway 79 and checking out 3 towns along that: Hermosa, Fairburn, and Buffalo Gap. Highway 79 is the 4-lane highway that goes from Rapid City down past Hot Springs into Nebraska. Today we're going to drive through 3 towns. Hermosa is about 20 minutes from the south side of Rapid City with a population of 380 people. Fairburn is about 30 minutes away with a whopping 64 people. Buffalo Gap has been called a semi-ghost town, but that's 45 minutes away with 143 people living in that. Main area of Hermosa is this travel center here. Left to the convenience store, the restaurant. We can see a little band off to the side. Take a left onto Main Street, Hermosa. Brand new school within the last year or two. Town office, library, and post office. Got a historic bank sitting there in the corner. Small little town, but the people that I know live in the Hermosa area love the community. There's a great community feel. They get together and do some stuff, especially here down at the baseball field and the rodeo. A lot of things can happen down this way. Sold a home in this neighborhood before. They're smaller ranch style single level homes. This area actually is in the flood zone, so you gotta make sure that you have the cash to pay for that extra flood insurance. There's a creek kind of right down there that can flood over a little bit. A couple of mobile home manufactured homes in the area as well. That tells you exactly what kind of town it is when you can ride your skateboard in the middle of the street. Some areas off to the right have a little more acreage, a little bit bigger lots than a normal city lot. Kind of run down through here to the main area of town. A little bit of everything for housing choices. Chances are, if you're looking for or see a home for sale with the address of Hermosa, it's probably going to be down this road here. This is Highway 40. It goes all the way to Keystone. And we'll have some acreages kind of off in the side. And there's some... Wow. Down this road, there's a bunch of different acreages with homes. And as we keep going down a little further in an area called Battle Creek, there's a whole bunch of homes on some acreages kind of out that way. Certainly a lot of farms and ranches kind of down this way. You can have horses. Get some fiber optic line in. Yay for high-speed internet. All right, there we go. Hermosa, South Dakota. Here we are on our way to Fairburn, South Dakota. We just turned off Highway 79 about half an hour south of Rapid City. And we got about a 2-mile drive here to get to the town of Fairburn. So this is another little town that I've actually never driven into. We've always drove past it on 79, but I've never actually drove through it, so we're going to learn together, I guess. Fairburn is most known for Fairburn agates. So you can go rock hounding. The sign back there said about 15 miles more this way will get you to finding some of them at those rocks. Old downtown. This was old buildings. As far as that goes, I guess. We do have a museum here. It's a community center where the old public school was here. Mostly a bunch of really old homes or manufactured homes out this way. I don't know if I've actually ever seen a home for sale in Fairburn itself. More of a community for the surrounding people, surrounding ranches and farms. There's your post office that's basically a manufactured house. Alrighty then. Here we are pulling into Buffalo Gap. Buffalo Gap is just shy of an hour south of Rapid City on Highway 79. And you're about 10 minutes away from the Maverick Junction convenience store and 20 minutes from Hot Springs-ish. Kind of a quaint little farming, ranching community. Historic homes. That's cottonwood trees. Those are cottonwood trees. As you can see, not a whole lot going on here down Main Street. Got a bar. park off to the right. There's a post office. That's all we wrote. Let's talk about home prices. Now, in Hermosa, the past year, 20 homes have sold. And as I mentioned in my video, you've got the in-town properties, and then you got the properties with acreage outside of town. So this price point went anywhere from a $60,000 manufactured home to a $1.5 million property with acreage. The average sold price of all of these properties was about $477,500, and they sold in an average of 41 days. However, if we just take the 7 properties that were sold in the city of Hermosa, that average sold price is about $250,000, and they sold in 38 days. In the community of Fairburn, there have been no home sales in the past year. I had to go all the way back to 2020 to find some home sales. So from 2020 to today, 4 homes have been sold at an average of $137,000. And they sold from an average of 97 days on the market. Same holds true for Buffalo Gap. Since 2020, only 1 home has sold, and that is a 2,688 square foot home built in 1976 that sold for $280,000, and that one sold in 3 days. Thanks so much for driving along with me. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, make sure you watch this playlist of other Black Hills City drive along videos. And make sure you hit that like every once in a while. Thanks so much for watching. Have an amazing day. Remember,